Another name around the store.
Yeah. And what's his name?
His name is Dave Lazuski.
Who happens to be one of our customers.
Oh, that's right.
They named the main character in Kick-Ass after him. I think they were doing some charity auction, and
and he was the winner.
He was like, heck yeah. I think he's been in a few comics, too. He was a villain in some other ones.
Ooh,
so
that's kind of cool.
So you may, if you look around, you may see multiple Dave Lazuskis hiding throughout various comics. That
I wonder if they took any of his likeness as well.
Maybe we can get him in here and chat about being the real Dave Lazuski.
Maybe
what it's like out there on the
challenge
streets.
him to a stick
on
fight.
The hard streets. Let's see some comics coming out that I'm looking forward to. Some of Kevin's current comic faves.
So they already came out, or they're coming?
Nope, they're coming out this Wednesday. Coming out Wednesday, Coming out June 5th. It's already going to be a new month. We have 10 Grand, number 2, written by J. Michael Straczynski. The first one was very good. New one of the new Image series.
Is he the Babylon 5 guy?
I don't know. That is a really good question.
I think he is. I'm not sure.
If you know if he is or is not, email us at podcast@thatse.com or call us. Someone, what's the number?
508-499-ZORG.
You missed
ZORG.
No, I just wanted my voice
You
to
wanted to
stand
be
out.
different. Whatever.
Okay, what else?
Let's see. We have the end of the Daredevil miniseries, End of Days, written by Brian Michael Bendis and... who's the other guy on that one? Michael Lahr? No.
What's Bendis writing that you were talking about recently?
All new X-Men,
Oh, yeah.
Uncanny X-Men, a lot of other stuff. Anyway, this is the end of his Daredevil miniseries. I won't spoil too much away, but for those of you who have read it before, Mapone. Do you guys know what that means?
No.
You'll find out in this issue, I'm guessing. And then one of my favorite heroes, because I'm a big fan of the Archer type superheroes, is Green Arrow number 21, written by Jeff Lemire. Who
I thought you meant the TV show Archer.
No, well I like that too, but the Archer superheroes.
Yeah,
sorry,
I thought you were mispronouncing archetype.
I don't even know what that word means. If you know, email podcast@thatse.com.
No, just email Kevin at thatse.
Or just bring me a dictionary. I guess that would work too.
You know what? Archetypes come up a lot in the comic book genre.
And I'm not afraid to admit that I have a terrible vocabulary. So those are some books that I'm looking forward to coming out this week, June 5th. And I guess I can...
Did the Brian Wood all female X-Men end up coming out?
It did. It came out this past Wednesday, May 28th, 9th, one of the days.
We really have to splurge on a calendar.
We do.
At least click on this little calendar. There we go.
May 29th.
Okay.
Yeah, it just came out. Haven't read it yet, but love me some Brian Wood.
Yeah, me too.
I got it in my box right now. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I know the X-Ladies are very popular, so...
Yes, they are. So I will move on to the comic contest, which was Chris Eldridge. He guessed the the comic that sold the most copies on the Wednesday it came out, which was Wednesday, May 22nd, was Superior Spider-Man number 10, and he was right.
Hey!
Superior Spider-Man sold 19 issues. Below that, or second, was Justice League, which sold 16 issues, and then this one's really uncanny. For the third and the fourth spot, Uncanny Avengers and Uncanny X-Men both sold 15 copies. You see what I did there? It's uncanny, yeah. And they tied because they have...
Do you know what uncanny means?
No.
I mean, it's like when you've you can't predict what's happening because it's like somebody's opened a can of worms.
Oh, okay.
The worms are uncanned.
Oh, okay.
So the situation is uncanny.
Then
it's
I totally use that.
unpredictable.
Then I don't understand how that applies to the teams, but
they're wild, unpredictable.
yeah.
You know, the time travel,
and they like to go fishing.
alternate realities. Who knows?
Yeah. So
I hate words like that, where it's like, oh, yeah, it's uncanny. It's
uncanny.
Do you know what that means? Yeah.
Well, I guess you would
it's
say
good.
that somebody has a. The only time I can think of somebody ever using the word canny would be like a canny resemblance.
Yeah.
But I don't even know then what that would mean.
I don't think I've ever used canny.
Yeah.
Everything's just uncanny.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Now we
That
know.
we don't know.
Yeah. So that's all that's coming up for comics this coming week, June 5th. We'll have some more stuff in our newsletter, which you can sign up for on our website, that'se.com. If you're looking forward to anything, or if you want to give a guess to our comic contest, what sold the most comics for yesterday, which was May 29th, send us a message on podcast@that'se.com. You can come into one of us in the store and give us your guess.
Yeah.
You could message us on Facebook.
Yeah, there we go. Uncanny, just so you know.
Yeah.
Strange or mysterious. Especially in an unsettling way.
Wow.
Who knew?
That's
What does that have to
uncanny.
do with X-Men? Are
Um,
they strange and mysterious?
well, they're
Yeah, they're mutants. They're outsiders. They couldn't fit in society because they're different from us.
I
I
can't
think-
fit them in
I
a
think-
can.
I think they even have a. There's so much of outsiders. They have a mutant called Ponyboy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Second C. Thomas Howell reference today.
Not the last.
That one earlier was just a mistake.
As so often C. Thomas Howell references are.
Yes. So, what else is going on, guys?
Okay, yeah. I got a few restocks of some cool products and some
Sweet.
things around the store. One of the best sellers recently for us has been the retro travel posters for sci-fi fantasy locations.
I've seen. I saw some of those. There's some pretty cool locations. I saw we had a Gotham one.
Yeah, we usually carry the normal ones from Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings. You can see them if you walk in the front hallway. There's a large selection of them, but we just got a restock of Mordor, which we were running low on. But we also got some new ones. We got Gotham City travel poster. We've got Hyrule, which is from,
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda. We have Rapture, which is from BioShock.
Oh wow.
We have Columbia, which I guess is also from the new BioShock. I haven't played it. Columbia, the City in the Sky.
As opposed to Columbia,
I don't know. Maybe if
like an actual place, Columbia.
maybe it just started to float. I don't know. We got a restock of Gallifrey. Gallifrey.
Gallifrey.
Is it a city in a dome? Is that steel? You
No,
watch
it's-
Doctor Who, right?
I do. Yeah. No, it's just a planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
they should get
Where
a
the Time Lords live.
a Candor one. Bottle City of Candor.
Mm.
Remember that? It's our
It'd be a
Supergirls
really
run.
small. It'd be a postcard.
Well, I'll tell you, a little postcard one.
We also got Woodbury in.
Ooh,
Woodbury.
From
Walking
from
Dead.
Walking Dead. Yeah.
Nice.
You can find them right by the register when you come into the store. So check them out. They're very cool.
I might have to get one of those Hyrule ones.
Yeah, I like the Hyrule ones.
Nice.
There's so many that they could make that I almost want to make too. It's just like,
Oh, it's tough. I feel like I'm really having to use a lot of willpower to prevent my house from just being like a gallery of all these different posters.
yeah, all the places you visited in your mind.
I've been there.
But yep, so that's for restock. Coming out on June 7th, Modern Masters. And that's the new Magic set that's reprints of all the crazy stuff. We talked about it a couple weeks ago on the podcast, but we're finally starting to get our final numbers in, so we'll be able to have some prices. And we may not be selling them by the box just because it's so limited, but we'll know by then. But
I might have to buy a set so I could become a Magic Master.
yeah,
Yeah,
modern.
a modern
Magic
Magic
Master,
Master.
But we'll
the very
also be
model
doing
of a modern Magic Master.
we'll also be doing drafts on the Friday the 7th, Saturday the 8th, and Sunday the 9th. And that will probably, I believe it's $30 entry, and you'll be drafting the new Modern Masters set. So if for any reason we won't be able to sell them by the box, and you want to try to get some packs, you can come in, and play in the draft. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll start to fill up. So we're going to start taking pre-sign-ups for the tournament on Saturday, June 1st, which is tomorrow.
This.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for the Magic news.
Magic news.
Oh, it's magic. What do you got, Matt?
All right, well, it is that time again. We're going to do a segment that we like to call Ridiculous and the Sublime. Last time around, we kicked it off with some user submissions. What we're trying to do is focus on one of our back issues in stock that you might not come across in your regular reading, but you've seen it before. You read it at one point. You can find it, and it's just a great story that you stumble upon. And then, conversely, a story that you stumble upon that is ridiculous. So last time around, it was Ridiculous Avengers number 200.
We actually had some customers talking about that. Ken and a customer or two talking about that issue yesterday. They were like, I remember reading it and thinking, this isn't too ridiculous. But hearing it, not having read it, makes it kind of ridiculous.
I think it's pretty ridiculous. And let me see, what was the Sublime one was Miracle Man number 1, which if you haven't read, I highly recommend. It's a good read. It's Alan Moore back in his heyday, I think. So if you liked Swamp Thing, if you liked Watchmen or V for Vendetta, any of the older school Alan Moore stuff, go for it. But this month, I've gone with a couple of my own that I've come across over the years. For the Sublime entry here, we're going to go with Superman, All-Star Superman, number 1, by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely, whose name has stumped me in the past. I looked into it. It is a play on the phrase, quite frankly.
He's quite frankly a very good artist, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I love his work.
He's working on the Jupiter's Legacy, written by Mark Millar.
That's right, I have read this. I'm looking at it now. I was like, oh yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I remember reading all this.
Yeah,
this was the book. They made one of the DC animated movies.
I also saw that, too.
I've seen this suggested as a great place for people who are not already into superhero comics to jump in. It's a good read. It's a classic kind of... It does a really good job of taking like the really far out sci-fi fantasy aspects of Superman from like the 50s and 60s and making them work. And not, So it toes that line between ridiculous and sublime that I personally think is a hallmark of all my favorite comics. But it's got everything in the Superman mythos laid out and accessible. It's Clark and Lois and his pal Jimmy.
I still want to do the ridiculous and sublime theater, so I'm just going to hop in.
Oh, sure, you want to do a dramatic reading of some...
Yeah, I'll just read this one because it's a narration, but this is Superman number 1. This is the
All-Star
Sublime.
Superman
Excuse
number 1.
me, yes.
All-Star
I'm going to get
Superman.
my...
Get it right or pay the price.
Superman is through the corona, but the conditions aboard the Ray Bradbury are deteriorating. There can't be much time. I know he arrived on Earth from planet Krypton. I know every cell in his body is a living solar battery, evolved to store raw energy from the sun. But the temperature of the solar chromosphere is 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Dun, dun.
Then it goes to another scene that I'm not going to read. So, guys, check this out.
Yeah, it really is a great thing. It's a great gift if you want to start reading superhero comics or you want to start someone else on them. Really the best of everything in a lot of ways. And all-star. They put huge writer, huge artist together. They got the movie coming out in a couple of weeks now, I think. I'm pretty excited about. We touched on that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my expectations in check.
So read this first.
But yeah, if you if you love it, go out and buy all these Superman comics. It will be 15% off, 25% off if you buy 20 or more.
So is that all Superman back issues?
All Superman. Then it will include Action Comics. We'll go ahead and include Adventure Comics, which was Superboy's title for a long time.
Would that then also involve Superboy back issues?
Let's throw it out to Superboy, Supergirl. Let's see, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane. So if you love the movie and want to get into some